Hi everyone, it's Giselle with another message. Now, it's quite crazy how I uploaded a video just now about the tower moments that I dreamt about that both masculine and feminines were going to have on this journey very soon, or they've already started to have it, right? And as I was uploading, I was checking my comment section, and crazy enough, a ton of people have already found their tower moment. One of my subscribers said that they discovered the person that they thought was their twin was their false twin. And I've also had to do a healing for a client yesterday where they've had to cut off the current dynamic with their twin flame because it wasn't leading them both to the results that they were wanting. So it's very much that, cutting off of things that don't serve. Even if it is with your true twin flame, you still, if you're not in the dynamic that you are wanting, you have to cut off the current energy. And this used to scare me so much. And I know that if I talk about this, this will help a ton of you. Because the way that I found other people explained it in the past, it didn't come from a place of self-respect. It came more of a place of anger and fear of losing everything. And I couldn't quite get my head around the concept of cutting off a certain energy, especially if it is your twin flame, somebody that you love dearly. Because I thought, if this is my twin flame, I don't ever want to cut them off. And with my twin flame, I could feel all of his emotions: anxiety, sadness, heartache, loneliness, so many feelings that were dark and very, low vibration. This was in the beginning. He's definitely risen up since then, and I'm so proud of him. But, in the beginning, I thought, because we had first gone into separation, I thought, okay, well, if I don't have a link to him on the physical plane anymore, at least I have this link. At least I have this spiritual link where I can feel him. But of course, the feeling that I was getting was not supporting me. It wasn't allowing me to step into my light because it was painful. It was all of his pain, and I thought I had to carry that for him to help him through. And this is the mistake that a lot of my clients are making, that I'm now trying to help them through, is you don't have to carry their pain. You don't have to, because this is our problem as the ones that are drawn to these videos and wanting to help, right? We want to help them so much that we are sacrificing our own light and our own happiness. And what really needs to happen is they need to help themselves. As much as we want to help them, they cannot accept our help because we need to take a little step back. Yes, we can still love them unconditionally, but we don't have to do their tasks or lessons. Look, we cannot learn their lessons for them. We cannot go through the pain for them. It's kind of like how parents don't want their kids to go through certain things, so they prevent them from living their lives, but eventually the kids are going to learn it anyway, regardless, it's just going to prevent them from learning it as quickly as possible if you're going to constantly step in and try to get them not to do something. Same thing with your twin. And I know that it's the best thing to do. It's to cut off that negative energy. My client eventually understood yesterday that it was a necessary, I can't get my words, it was a necessary thing to cut it off, because you keep going in the wrong direction if you keep feeding that energy, whether you mean to or not. And you have to step into your own power because you come first. And so many people on this journey struggle with that concept that they come first. They're like, no, but we're twin flames. We're supposed to be doing this together. So they technically, if they're the ones struggling, they come first. But that's not the case. You are no good to them if you are in an equal dark place. You help them through elevating yourself. I know it makes zero sense for some when they first hear it. I know with me, it's like, how am I helping someone if I don't physically help them and I'm only looking after myself? But true twin flames do elevate each other through working on themselves. And I know it's a hard thing to grasp because we've learned a very codependent and conditional love. And this kind of love, especially with twin flame dynamics, is so different. And it's not being selfish, putting yourself first and making sure that your energy is elevated and that you are in that high vibration. It's actually helping them too, because they will sense that you are no longer needing, whether that's needing them, needing to help them, needing anything to do with them, but you are freely existing in a high vibrational energy and giving off unlimited amounts of good energy. That's going to be the thing that helps them. It's like Abraham Hicks says, if you have a train going in one direction, which is the negative direction that you don't want to go in, but you can't help but feed it through thinking about it constantly, you are going to have to bring that train to a standstill first in order for it to go into the direction that you do want it to go into. Because the train is moving fast, it's already sped up, built momentum. You're not going to be able to cut that off straight away without causing major accidents. So you must bring it to a gentle standstill and then start working on the desired momentum to bring it to the direction that you want it to go into. Can't just U-turn it, It cause a massive upheaval. I know people who have done that. It's not really been great. So bring it to a gentle standstill. And if you feel you need help, then I'm more than happy to help guide you with that. Many people don't just get readings from me. They get coaching and guidance, and if they need it, healing, although I don't openly promote that much, because I feel a lot of the healing you can do yourself, and you should learn to do yourself. But sometimes the energy is so dense that people do feel they need help with that, and that's fine. I'm happy to facilitate. But yeah, put yourself first. Don't think that you're being selfish just because you're not constantly suffering with your twin flame in pain. It's not going to help either of you. It's going to create more of the same, create more of the same sadness, the same anxieties, the same pain. You need to cut that off. Cut that off to get yourself into the correct place where you need to be. I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that now you feel less scared to do that. Now that I've explained how it works, I hope that this encourages and empowers you to realize that you don't need to hold on out of fear, because your true twin flame, whether you let go of them or not, but yeah, if you let go of them, they're going to come back to you anyway. That's the promise you made to each other, and that's the pact that you have, the contract that you signed before you came down to earth, and that's what you know in your heart is your destiny. They're going to come back, so don't be afraid to let it go. You're not letting them go, you're letting the negative energy and the negative momentum go, and that is the key. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you feel inspired to do something about it if you're in this situation. And if you'd like to connect with me, my details are in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a beautiful day. Namaste.